It is about damn time. Alright, so what's up? This is Jet Speed. Welcome back to Angry Birds Classic. Let me get this camera set up. There you go, that's better. Welcome back to Angry Birds Classic. Today, we are wrapping up Classic in Trilogy. This is the final episode of Trilogy in Classic. And Classic in Trilogy, sorry. So I'd say we just jump in. Now, next episode is not Mine and Dine, thankfully. We've been doing this episode for way too long, and I took way too long to finally pump another episode out. I am so sorry for the wait. I believe the last episode of this was on my birthday. That was, what, 2 months ago? Today is September 30th, so more than 2 months ago. And I am so sorry for the wait. I honestly, I got caught up in things. Especially the PvZ Challenge series. Because, you know, that... I already have 25 episodes of that. And honestly, it's not gonna stop. So, yeah. But, you know, it's good to be back. I'm definitely gonna be making more, episodes now. God damn it. I'm definitely going to be making more Angry Birds episodes now. I was making a bunch of videos on the second channel, too. Before I stopped, what, a couple weeks ago? I think a month ago. I stopped. Again, I got caught up in things. But I'll probably go back to that sooner or later. It's just good to be back, you know? Earlier today, I had uploaded a Pointless Rant video that I recorded 2 days prior. But I have no schedule with uploading videos. You guys should know that by now. I upload and make videos whenever I feel like it. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Because having a schedule just kind of adds more pressure and stress onto me. You know, school does that enough already. Screw school, really. Like, I go to school, get verbally abused, come back home, and serve absolutely no place in society afterwards. Sounds like a full day, huh? Real useful human being I am. But hey. Sorry, my parents were calling me up. I got a handful of veggie straws, so if you hear crunching, that's what it is. Yeah, I like veggie straws. And what? Pretty good. Anyway. I'm not surprised. Alright. Oh. Shit, well. Damn. Okay, well. I can see what I have to do. Oh. Hope you don't mind the mukbang ASMR. Honestly, hearing other people eat shit gives me fucking misophonia. I just hate those noises. Oh yeah, by the way, I decided that, well, since people watch my content for me rather than the gameplay, I'm just gonna curse and everything. There you go. So if you don't like hearing me curse, go watch someone else, I guess. Or watch my older videos, I guess. I don't know. See, this is how HAL should be used. Modern Angry Birds Friends level design. Seriously, the level design in Modern Angry Birds Friends is so shit. It's actually hilarious. See, that's how HAL should be used. In the bottom there. Not easy to pull off, but very satisfying to do so. Whoops. See? Angry Birds Friends levels, you just have no reason to do it. It's just really annoying. You can clearly see that, you know, it's definitely fun to try. And it's really actually necessary to beat this level. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's still a pain in the ass, and I still don't like this, but it's just done in less of an intrusive way. And made as a gimmick of the actual level, rather than just there to be there, like with the Angry Birds Friends levels. It's there to be there and give you, like, you know, extra points, because points is everything in that game. Tons of diamonds, and it's about smashing diamonds instead of pigs. Really. Oh, excuse me. We are on 17.5, I believe. I don't know. I think Mine and Dine levels are really satisfying if you know how to beat them, but if you don't know how to beat them, they're an absolute nightmare. It's kind of like the trade-off, you know? But I still think it's very satisfying. And I think Mine and Dine they have great levels compared to Ham High, because you just have a lot more to work with, you know? You have the stalactites and stalagmites, and you have, you know, the crystals to decorate with, the hats, you know? All you really had in Ham High to work with was the hats. So, you know, if they added more stuff to for the level designers to work with, then maybe the design of the levels would have been better. But it's still not terrible. It's still pretty decent. It's just not as good compared to the design of other levels in Classic. Or even like classic Angry Birds games for that matter. It's just compared to others from that era, it's just not the best. You know? Mine and Dine poses a formidable challenge, but it's also very satisfying when you get it right. Which is what I think every level pack should go for. And I think that's what they try and go for, but they don't always... Of course, given how many packs there are across all the other Angry Birds games, of course they're not always going to hit the mark, you know? Oh, that was my neck. That was terrible. Anyway, they're not always going to hit the mark. And Ham High is quite, it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the other classic level packs. Don't get me wrong, there are other stinkers. It's just Ham High is the first. In my opinion. Of course, if you disagree with me, that's okay. Fuck you, but... no, I'm kidding. Let's see, what else can I talk about that won't bore you to death? I mean, I think what I was talking about already bored you to death. And at this point, I don't think you're watching for my... ranting. If you are, then I cannot thank you enough for actually being able to deal with me. But, you know, if you're not, I don't really blame you. Again, I'm surprised that I'm actually at 400 subscribers. It's very... It's a lot to me. I know that's not a lot given, you know, actual modern YouTube standards, but, you know, it still feels like a lot to me, and I'm hoping that it grows. Again, this is not what I want to do all my life, so don't think that. I don't want to do this for my entire life, serving no place in society. Besides, haha, look at this idiot, he's funny. I'm gonna fork over a bunch of cash. No, that's not what I want to do my entire life, and I still don't really think it's a good idea for everyone to try and do that. As nice as it sounds, it's just not feasible for everybody in the world to try and do that, you know? And it's not. The fact that so many people want to do it is just kind of like an idea of, you know, how big this kind of thing has gotten, you know? Especially kids. Like, kids are so impressionable. I sound like an old guy, first of all. But anyway, kids are so impressionable that, of course, if they see some idiot, some absolute goober on the internet, you know, just doing his thing, of course, the kids are gonna be like, "Why did you do that, Daddy?" That was terrible. But of course they're gonna think that, which is not really what I want. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be that parent when I'm older. I'm gonna watch a bunch of the stuff that my kids watch. I'm gonna be that guy. Because, honestly, I don't want my kid watching some brain rot his entire life. I'm gonna put on some good shows. We're talking, like, Blue's Clues. We're talking Sesame Street. We're talking Dora the fucking Explorer, okay? Well, I'm not gonna put on some Blippi, Miss Rachel, Cocomelon shit, okay? That's not what I want my kid to watch. And I don't want to be that parent that lets the screen parent my kid for me. That's called irresponsible parenting, for those who don't know. Now, there's a difference between playing a movie over and over, because honestly, if I'm going to be completely honest, my parents do that for my younger siblings, and I hate it, but, you know, look, they got tons of kids, and each one has some sort of mental issue. So, you know, it kind of makes sense. Nope, I'm not going to say I got. My sister's got sensory issues. Two of my brothers have autism. Pretty sure one of the two has ADHD. I probably have ADHD, I don't fucking know. I keep trying to convince people that I do. I'm convinced that I do, even though no one believes me. I've shown a bunch of signs, and yet everyone's like, no, you're good. You don't have it. And I'm like, yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn this into another pointless rant. Anyway, yeah, my parents just have a lot to worry about, so it makes sense that they're, you know, playing a movie over and over, but at least it's not Miss Rachel over and over, or, you know, any other YouTube slop that's quote-unquote made for kids. And I've seen some of the shit on YouTube Kids, and Jesus Christ, it is appalling. It is disgusting. And if I saw my kid watching that, I'd fucking disown him. I shit you not. I would disown him right there. Send him to a fucking orphanage. Cause fucking adoption center. Cause Jesus Christ, whatever my kid turns into after watching that, he's not gonna be my problem. I'm gonna tell you that much. You know, I call bullshit. Let's go. Alright, here we go. I don't want to be here all day. So, sooner or later, I'll go back and beat every level I call bullshit on. But, for now, you know, we got 4 more levels left. You know, but then again, I'm also not planning to actually have kids. Kids, I fucking hate children. Especially other people's kids. It doesn't mean I'll hate mine, but it doesn't mean I want to raise one. Other people's kids can fuck right off, really. So annoying, and Jesus Christ are they obnoxious. And don't get me wrong, I think my siblings are obnoxious, but at least I can see where they're coming from. They have fucking mental disorders. These kids have no excuse. They're just kids, and that's the worst part about it. The fact that they are kids is what makes them obnoxious. I sound like a fucking Cat in Underpants supervillain, but, you know. Figure me out, guys. Casually for restars a level. Hear me out. Kids suck. So, I'd have to be fucking insane if I, want to raise one. Sorry. I'm slipping up on my words, but, you know. You can see my bullshit. You can see where I'm coming from. But then again, if my future wife wants kids, and that's her choice. It's her body. But it doesn't mean I shouldn't have a say, because at the end of the day, it's not just her raising the child. I will be raising the kid too. My father may be the one that makes the money, but he definitely has an effect on my life. And I want to also be there for my kid if I were to have one. I don't want to just make it her problem. Having a child should be a choice that the two of us make together, you know? I'm sorry, when did this go from this went from a rant about Angry Birds level design to, about having kids or not. I am so sorry that you guys have to listen about this shit. But, look, it's better that than me just sitting in silence in front of a fucking TV. You know, at least I have the balls to speak my mind, you know? Because some people nowadays, some people can't even say that. Some people just cannot speak their mind. I can tell you my opinion about fucking abortions right now if I wanted to. But, you know, some people just don't really think it's safe to talk about these things. And you know what? I don't really blame them. I mean, I wouldn't bring up politics, like, ever. Although, to be fair, that conversation is slightly tied to politics, I like to think. I don't know, I'm pulling shit out of my ass. Please go. How the hell am I supposed to get that pig? Bullshit. Anyway, no, this is the last level. I'm sorry as you guys have to listen to this, but it's better that than me sitting in silence in front of the TV. Just, you know. Plus, you guys say you watch my content, my quote-unquote content, for me anyway, so I don't really think you guys really mind. And you know what, again, I'm really happy about that. I'm glad that people watch me for me. That's what I really want. Because I think that's how every YouTube channel should be. I hate how corporate it is, and I think, you know, we should watch that creator for that creator rather than what they're doing, you know? Corporate shit is just so fucking dumb and I hate it. Can we just go back to, like, the good old days where it's like, hey, Dot, you know? Just go back to that. 'Cause that was the shit. I could watch that for hours. Just people being people rather than trying to make some you know, just some reality TV show. You know, don't get me wrong. Not every reality TV show sucks, but I just don't want to watch shit that looks like it should be on the Hallmark Channel. I'm just gonna speed this up. Okay, let's go. That is Angry Birds Classic in Trilogy complete. I'm gonna watch the cutscene, and then I'm gonna tell you what's next. Not in this episode specifically. We're not doing another 15 levels and some shit, but you know. Oh my god, that's better. There you go. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode of Angry Birds Classic. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know. Tell me what other games you want me to play. Next episode... Oh, whoops. Whoops. Next episode, we're going to be tackling... it's in Angry Birds Seasons. We're gonna be doing the first 15 levels of Summer Picnic. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah. Angry Birds Classic and Trilogy is complete. I will definitely go back to these levels and do any level that I called bullshit on, once I complete every, episode. But we have a long way to go, and hopefully sooner or later we can get all this done. But, again, hope you enjoyed, and, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.